I'll race you there!
Is this an answer from this world?
Fascinating. What's the hurry? Freeze! Cool it!
Prepare to be blown away! Is this an answer from this world? I'll race you there! Ha! No escape! Windblade! I'll keep this close.
Like a lamb to the slaughter. Where do you think you're going?
Be gone!
Law of the jungle!
I'm getting sick of A reward on the road. Escapes my sights.
must be distributed appropriately. Can't wait to see my adorable daughter again.
Where has Master gone this time?
Let me finish.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate, and the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one! There are two styles of cooking in Lioli, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to... Don't talk to Paimon like that! Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liu Qixing would hide the Geo-Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Lioli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liu custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. we ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time...
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the animal...
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the 7.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of... If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, Traveler, how does it feel to know that our... I see. So you're that sort of person. It's not a bad thing. But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700 years of divinity. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the...
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Very good. It seems you have learned some tricks of the trade.
What do you think, Mr. Zhongli? How should we pick from these pieces of Noctilucous jade?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, They will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the patterns, the facade. These are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now,
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well... fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Stingy? I've already been very generous. Any more and you may as well have my neck.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to... Now, let's pack those samples up and make...
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! Looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line. Windblade. There's still soup in here. These hilly churls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon, use pyro to keep making the pop. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer... Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue with their nap! Came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls? They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food! Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
this an answer from this world? A reward on the road.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Paimon remembers that it wasn't very... Think a bit harder. Exactly. That's the one Paimon...
No problem.
Then we'll take a box of the...
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been... It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a... Alas. Alas, all things must pass. Well...
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, but...
In the safe hands of the Liu Chising and good honest merchants such as...
All right. Thank you, my friends.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take...
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that, too. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
I will do my best. You have my thanks. We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we... Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the right...
Yes. I have already rented... That's right. The Liyue...
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky milliliths... Also, the...
Traditionally, we call it the exu...
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to...
One must think that they already have someone in mind. These things are for the authorities in you... Before the right is
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the...
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. But why do you know this, Mr...
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, perhaps each in Liyue. Well then.
Perfumes? We're only...
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on hot...
We shall...
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do.
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind...
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning.
My goodness, you two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your...
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental Just look at the... By contrast, this variety... Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike silk flowers have all...
Wow! A true...
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble.
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing operative, but this silk... Perhaps you don't like several other tea, but this is the only... Now that's settled. A question.
You forgot to bring money again?
If I may interject...
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't... It would be bad luck, since these flowers will be used to glory...
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? If he hadn't written those poems in print...
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around
Thank you, boss.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money!
Please, it's the...
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally, with the help of...
Talk about first world...
Hence, I need you to help.
So this time we could...
I will wait for you near...
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan! She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Ad Astra.
We need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Wow. Just wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you?
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lon. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back.
Aha! The truth is out.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qimei.
The fortune teller, right? Thanks, Lon. See you around.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of the... Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Ying-Ar's homemade perfume?
Ying-Er? Oh, as in scent of spring?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make...
Great! This is just the intel we need.
Not yet.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around?
What can I say? People love to talk. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade 3-in-1 go. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true. Ay, who let this tiger out of the cage? Well, with your looks, who can blame you? If you've got... As one of my favorite poems goes...
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make... So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? Where is that? Mondstadt? Or somewhere closer to home will do. I've had a word with Chef Mao. Are you ready to...
What did...
I meant make me proud. Well, I'm setting... Have you fetched the water? No? Have a look behind Wan Min Restaurant. Chef Mao is a professional chef. He must...
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Let me tell you.
Have you fetched the water? Have a look by.
Oh, I think I may have overeaten.
Wow. Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Our success. Listen, let me tell you.
A toast to our success.
Need another handsome sum today.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Ha! Yeah!
Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, you need to keep... Now, use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent... Ooh! Now, take the... Don't forget to...
I think I may have overeaten.
Let me tell you how it is.
Oh,
Wow, this is some exquisite... The essence is placed into water. You must take care, so please, don't waste a drop of that. All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays. Wow, you actually remembered my throw. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. Anyway, shall I give you a brief over...
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. The second one is for those with more... Finally, the third one has a soft but All clear? Don't get them mixed. Good. I'll leave you with one who tries to sail 3... Come...
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
What should I try this time?
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue.
Well, how can a person...
That is true. Well,
3 sets and not 1 less.
thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. This is the second kind. It's... The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless...
What a shame. We only got to see... Let's...
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us...
So, we finished another step in our preparations.
Next, I would like the two of you to...
Cleansing bell.
At present, a friend of mine named Madam Ping is the guardian of the...
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please...
Man, why has he gotta be so secretive this time?
Bet you can't keep up with me!
All things must... Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers? But it's a shame. These glazed lilies have almost all wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that if they heard beautiful sound, but if they heard too much wild...
So that means these flowers feel what's happening?
Yes. The rumors of Rex Lapis's death. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it. This harbor is like a... Well, I shall say no... Ah, that old trinket. An old friend of mine used to... He saw me gazing at... But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow... It has been many years. Still, though, Oh, these old bones are...
That's right, Granny. And,
All right, children.
Do you live near here, Gran?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
That is does that work?
Oh, youngsters.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Dodge this!
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place? You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Chilean Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Freeze!
That's cheating! No one escapes my sights!
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me... All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children. Oh, in and out in no time. You an adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long... As to whether I am one or not, child.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. Don't you think...
Oh, don't, but no matter to cry. Now that you have... So, why would I be unwilling to... Oh? Well, if it... We haven't met in... Well... Oh, and... Do tell the person who sent you that if they...
We will. Thanks, Granny.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I know?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pie.
That tone does not suit you. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites. Are you
No, I will explain it to you.
Oh, sure.
Jewelry's out of stock.
Grilled tiger fish. Get it while it's hot.
Honey, just call me Dad.
Quan, I want a new toy.
Add Astra.
festive.
Listen, let me tell you how a toast.
Senua Kiosk, the place to go for classic Yua dishes.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
New stock at Seago Antiques?
A reward on the road.
Finally, a seat with a view.
You do tell the cleverest jokes.
I can't wait to see my adorable daughter again.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to... Well, this is Mr. We've talked about a whole bunch of things. Well, he seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government.
Well, that's because I prefer to...
Chilled, finely crafted toy. I have...
Indeed.
I took the liberty. As for the kite that Aunt... Ah, Paimon's her dad name... Huh?
The design of this kite displays these markings of justice flows across... Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take the...
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No way. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as... He knows a great deal about money, and about the trial... Or perhaps you...
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, the rite of parting requires helping hand...
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. It probably... Seems I missed out on some interesting I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune...
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member.
Adventure?
That's not...
A most fair price.
Let's see. No, go higher, or I'm not doing this. Five geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
A full day.
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems...
Hey, that's a good price. Anyone would work for this much, Mora.
Add Astra.
La da 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 da.
Oh, help? So what's the job?
Let me see.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 Mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
Let me think. Deal. This price is reasonable. I'll hop right to it.
All finished then? Splendid.
You think you can buy us all?
Well,
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
you both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere...
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy. The is...
Everything is fine. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
The receptionist dessert. Hello?
Welcome to Boo Boo.
Huh? Did you hear that?
The reception, it seems.
How about eat? Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Ah, Paimon thinks you might be right. Look at the talisman on her forehead.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then...
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello.
Excuse me, sir.
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine. But only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi,
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer...
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a...
Guizhong Ballista. It's a kind of crossbow turret, located in Tianheng Pass.
Mr. Zhang Li, really?
Apparently not quite.
The Coco Goat is a legendary...
Did you want to add it?
No, just what it looks like. Don't know. Where to find it?
Very well then. Let's start.
What?
Is this an answer from this world?
It's huge! Paimon can totally... But how do you operate this thing? Aw, what?
After millennia of wear and tear.
So what are we gonna do?
You almost make it sound like I'm... That said, let me... As I recall, there is a If we can retrieve the spare parts from...
So... what you...
I have a smack... With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker...
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
These parts look useful. One moment. It is done. The Guizhong
Ooh!
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even...
Over here we have... nothing. And over there...
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? So you fixed up this...
Not a turret. A Guizhong
Ha! Are you blind? This area's supposed to be chalk. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly a few of us risked our lives to the next thing you'll be
Tut tut. Vandal, it is not we who need
be blown away!
I messed up. Unlucky.
Have a taste of
The hunter becomes the hunted.
That's more like it.
You're open.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Another test subject. That tingle.
Windblade! Yeah!
little taste. That tingle counts.
No escape!
That tingle.
Don't push your luck. Dodge this.
Try. Have a little taste. That tingle.
Don't get frostbite.
The wrong test subject. That tingle.
Don't push your luck.
Try. Picked the wrong test subject.
You're open. Freeze. You're open. Dodge this. What's the hurry? Freeze! You're open!
Prepare to be blown away! These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing.
Troubling ourselves over.
Oh yeah, that.
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms. What's more, a contraption.
Which means a Paimon wouldn't go there.
We.
Good idea. We did our.
I'll keep this close.
Forgive us. We were unable to...
What a disappointment.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does...
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. I'm sorry. I have a... here.
Huh?
I owe you both an...
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't...
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi...
Oh, sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then?
Might I ask who...
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some whack. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi. Ah! The medicine... The snake is speaking! I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak.
Don't mind Chengsheng.
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why...
Phew, at last.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
You might as well just rob the Golden House. Oh, but the cheesing...
3 million. An innocuous number in and of...
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much...
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to Child?
Cocoa goat! Cocoa goat! My sides hurt.
Hey, less laughter!
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say...
Strange.
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want.
That's like...
2,900,000... Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, Little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
That lot is an absolute riot. Honestly. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope?
Yes, Master Child. They...
Well. Ningguang and her Qixing crony. I apologize, but I warned you, did...
Everything's ready. Let's...